Ahoy, divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are returning for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy, Twitch. Ahoy, YouTube. Ahoy, Rumble. Ahoy, Mojo. And ahoy, Mariner Kitty. Yep. Who's heard me talking and gone, let me inject myself into this conversation. Meow, meow. Let me get my blanket ready so I can have her in my lap, maybe. If she accedes to being picked up. Where'd you go? Come here. Come here. Nope. She wants to joke, but she don't want attention. So, well, how was everybody else's weekend? Mine was a bit harrowing. That should go over there. There we are. So, when we last left off, I had to fix my power switch because my power waveform was all wonkadoo. I have since fixed that. I had to sacrifice a little bit of wattage in order to get it to work, or to flatten out. So I put down another one of these guys, alien power augmenters, so we're all good now. And I did not figure out a good spot. I did not find an alternate spot for doing quick wire, so it's probably going to be this one still. And I think I can't remember. I think we got no, we didn't get the connectors. Why can't I think of the name at the moment? High-speed connectors, that was it. So we had something going on over here. It was filled with insomnia and settlement building games. Nice. More grounded or no? I missed my turn. Oh well. And I missed the train, so we're gonna have to... Manor Lords in Ostriv, got it. Yeah, yesterday was weird for me. I got enough sleep the night before. At least I thought. I do remember having been awake for about an hour in the middle of the night. But when I woke up, I felt rested, and then all of a sudden, about lunchtime, I was like, ugh. Ended up going to bed and sleeping for 3 hours. So I was like, maybe I caught a bug. So I just decided, might as well finish the night resting. Okay, so what is this? What are you making? AI limiters. Okay, so we do have that. And it is actually feeding pretty well. Okay, so maybe it's the high-speed connectors that needed more? Yeah, okay. And we were going to build these somewhere. This matter of Emmy, Andromeda, and Star Trekker. Ooh, you're playing Star Trekker? Cool. Well, how do you like that game? I think you were intrigued when you watched me play it, but... No, that's right, you've played it before. My brain... It's been a while since it's been mentioned on stream, so I forgot. Okay, so... Somewhere I'm making high-speed circuits. Where was I doing that? Was it up here? I think it was... I have forgotten where I'm doing stuff. Started over and haven't made much headway in this one. Yeah. Trying to remember where I'm definitely getting more circuits coming through. Did we even get started on the high-speed connectors last time? I feel like we did, but I have no idea where I put that. I think I put it over with the other stuff. Boom. I suspect it's over with all the other heavy machinery production. Either that or it's with this Caterium mine here, but I'm not sure. So I was making cables. I was supposed to be making wire and cables. So we got that pure node. I have misplaced the factory. Thinking. Think. As I don't think I actually started on the wire to make the cables. I was trying to solve the quick wire problem. Let's go back over here because I want to check these copper nodes. Based on the fact that we are not losing ground on the quick wire in the Cloud Depot, makes me think that we've got enough to keep up the supply for the AI limiters. But we need to oh, wait a second. Stop! Reverse! Oh no, wait. We're not going to do that yet. We're still waiting on versatile frameworks. I was about to say, let's go do the industrial evolution thing that we can now not wait. We can't do it yet. Okay, so that was my thought process, literally. Is there any way to see it on the world map? No. I've been playing a lot of Power Wash Simulator to help combat the insomnia. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds painful. Painful if it doesn't help you get to sleep, I guess. Beep, 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 beep. So we do have, oops, pure copper nodes right here somewhere. Oh no, okay. Maybe that's it. If I can figure out where my pure copper nodes are, I can figure out where I was building this thing. Ow. You know what? I think it actually might be... I think it might have been intended to be down here, because I can't think of where else I saw pure copper nodes. A lot of fun. There's a story mode that's really kind of interesting in a silly way. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Yes, I am muted. I just read out that post you put down. So that's interesting. I'll need to remember that. Like I said, I don't think I actually started building, but I figured out where it was going to be because I hit that, and then this copper node popped up here, and I was like, oh, that's right, I was gonna build it down there, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll be able to run a train line down there, I think, to deliver circuits, possibly even quick wire, although I'm not exactly doing quick wire the normal way for the AI limiters, so I might as well just not do it the normal way for the quick wire for the high-speed connectors. But then we'll be set to move on to the next part of the game, which I don't know how far we're going to get into before I start playing some No Man's Sky. The reason I held off, or the reason I decided to wait another week, was to give the Lagging Out team some time to make some promo media for the Lagging Out side when I play it on there. But they, over the weekend, got that done. So I'm like, oh, Okay, when? So now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do, or how do I want to do it. Do I want to do a new save or continue the save I'm currently working on? And I kind of want to just continue the save I'm currently working on, because I'm not so far into the story that I can't just report what it's about, because really it's not that complicated. But at the same time, I can not have to start over for the 5th time. So I think I've had to restart like 5 different times, or started 5 different times, because with the Voyagers update still not hitting Switch, and it's been 2 weeks. I suspect it's because there are bugs, because they put out a bunch of updates for PC for No Man's Sky for the 6 points for Voyages that they probably, Nintendo's probably saying, nope, rejected. Go back and resubmit once you get these problems fixed. So I've got the beacon install going, which is by itself fun because I've never played, so this will be like a good opportunity for me to learn. Learn the basics before I go in hard onto the newest thing. You know, let people figure it out, and then I can read up after the fact. I'm trying to decide which route to take, because there isn't a lot of room up here for manufacturing. I think I'm gonna probably build a miner here and then route it down this way, and we'll build ourselves a thing going this way. Come on, get on the rock. There we go. I think you need to be a little bit higher. Probably could have done a 45-degree angle, gone out over the sea. Yeah, let's do it that way. Oh, and I forgot to call a hero and say, hey, do you want to join me again in Satisfactory? Oh, well. We should have a stream of consciousness tomorrow night. I do need to call him after the stream and go, hey, we need to plan what we're doing for tomorrow night. Probably going overboard with this platform. Dang it. There. Bwahaha. Do. Okay, so we might do the rail first so we have power out this way. We'll figure that out in a minute. But planning ahead to have that, I'm going to put the manufacturer facing this direction. High-speed connector. 3.75 circuit boards per minute. 10 cables, 37.5 per minute. And 210 per minute quick wire. Okay, so 37.5 cable per minute. Probably just do this here. Nope, facing the other way. So this is cable. What was that number? 37.5. We can expand this if we want to later. So we need 75 wire per minute. So apparently Nintendo is holding the No Man's Sky update until it has been cleared through approval system. But there's also been a patch since then which could hold up Switch update even longer. Yes. Which has me slightly bummed because I wanted to make my ship. But I have learned that it requires monies. Lots of monies to build a Corvette. So I figured what I can do is while I patiently wait, Mariner, wait, I can get the monies put together. So this needs to be 75. That's okay. The beacon update does have a ship that I can modify. It's just a personal fighter hauler or whatever. Need to patiently wait for the winter sale and hope it goes on a deeper discount before I can get it. What, No Man's Sky? Are you going to get No Man's Sky and play with me? Play with me, Mojo. Play with me. Let's see. So this needs 37.5 ingots per minute, so it probably doesn't need more than a Mark 1. Oops, that wasn't what I intended at all. That's what I want to do. I hope it goes on sale again. It's currently discounted 60%, but I still need to wait for it to be cheaper. Yeah, we'll see if the winter sale works to your advantage then. I think the whole reason it went on sale was because of the Voyagers update. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, like, it'd be really cool if I could switch back and forth between the Voyagers update and the Beacon update. That way I could have one save that I can have on my Switch, and then I'll have a separate save that I stream with the Voyager stuff. But Steam doesn't have that. I might be able to set up profiles with Vortex, but I'm not sure if it would allow me to have two separate versions of the game. Why are you not straight, you jerk? I can have multiple saves, but the cross save. Oh! Yeah, no, sorry. The cross save requires the same version be on both platforms. So because Voyagers isn't out, I can't have the save I'm currently playing on. Like, it would be, I'd only be able to have like a save for the PC and a save for the Switch. I wouldn't be able to do both. But you would have to have the... So yeah, if I could figure out a way to be able to switch which version I'm playing in Steam. But I'm... Let's see, I don't think... Yeah, I need to have the Mark II. Right. Each, like, because Vortex allows profiles, but I don't know how to make that profile, like, switch game, like, have a separate profile with a separate version of the game. It might be doable, but makes me hesitate. You fall under the label, fall it back up in the save files. Now that's the thing I could maybe try and do. But I don't know. It seems like a lot of needless effort when at some point, hopefully soon, Voyagers will just be available for both systems. But in the meantime, we can have fun oh, I didn't need to go out that far. My brain. I'm just trying to get it to line up. I can actually get rid of these now. Yeah, there might be something to that. I just need to make sure to back up my save before I try it. Because I could just accidentally start myself over again because I lost the save. Okay, now we can do smelter. Yeah, it would probably take me a little bit to figure out too, but I'm pretty sure I could do it. Okay, so that goes to that, goes to that. Especially when I moved the game file for where Vortex normally reads this, so I had to figure out how to do hard links. FYI, Starfield complains about hard links in Vortex. I think I had to deal with that. Let's see. Actually, let's do this. Perfect. Then we'll use the elevators or the stackable conveyors to help support. Sure seems like an awful long stretch, though. Oh, that'll work. Wait, no, it won't. Ah, not what I wanted. It's good enough. I think I remember Starfield complaining about hard links when I first started modding it myself. Okay, so this is going to be 75 in 37.5, 37.5, 37.5, 75, 75, 37.5, 37.5, 37.5, so you can be 37.5. Ba-da! And we have room for growth. We're only going to be making how many speed limit or high speed connectors per minute right now? 3.5, 3.75. Gee. Okay. Ugh, that looks like awful. Okay, so that's done. What I think is hilarious is that I have SE for Starfield installed and use it to run the game. But every time I start Vortex, it asks if I'd like to download it. That's a bug. Downloader. It's 210 per minute. I wish there was a way to regulate that. Wish there was a way we could manually set the speed of conveyors. The only way I can think of to make it sure it's only 210 going in is if I did another downloader beside it that only had like a, so this would be like a Mark II conveyor, this would be a Mark I conveyor that then meld the two together, but that's a waste of a Mercer sphere, so I'm just going to have to suffer. How much would it be? How much would I have to lose in order to make it 120? Hmm. 2.13 per minute. If you could do that, then the calculations that the factories use would be obsolete and would create more problems than solve. I don't think so, Mojo, because all I'm doing is changing the speed of the conveyor belt itself. It wouldn't affect the needed supply to make the needed output at the per minute. It would just be like, I want to be able to do it at the speed, but the conveyor belt wouldn't supply it, so it'd be, I guess I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna have to suffer. Okay, so now we got, and then what would be the point of having Mark 1, 2, 3 conveyor belts? Yeah, I know, I'm just lamenting. It's like, I wish it were a feature. Like the cap would be, the maximum speed would be what the Mark, so like either set it to maximum speed or reduce it to a certain speed. I'm not thinking overclocking the conveyor belts, because that would be silly. But if I could put brakes on them, so 270 could only, so Mark III could only go at like 210 or 200 versus the max speed of 270. But the only reason I need the speed to regulate the speed would be to continue cheating, because I've got this. So it's cheating the cheaty. It's ultra cheaty. So I'm gonna let the prospect drop. Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and build this out. Right, but if the conveyor moves faster than the output of the factory, really wouldn't actually help speed anything up. I'm not looking to speed things up. I'm looking to slow them down. But it's not something that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna same with the input of the factory. If that is too slow, then there'd be a backup. You mean the output? Darn it, come on. Okay, now can we fit a train station? So I figure we'll want to get the trains going this way eventually anyways. Might as well start them up. Plus there's a whole butterfly effect. You would need to adjust the whole production line to account for slower production. That's if it's part of a production chain. But I just can't find a justification for it in this type of production chain. That's perfectly valid. I'm just... You know me, I say things without thinking them through sometimes. At least I would hope that's something that is known about me. Freight platform. Okay, it needs to go this way. Actually, maybe not. May or may not have noticed. Thanks. How many do you need? 3.75 per minute. Wow, okay. Mark 1 it is. Alright, so that will... Oh! Stupid power thing's on the wrong side. Where are you? Up there. Wonder if I can put little Wall outlets. Not without putting something up here first. Almost looks like it's snowing. That would be cool if it did snow. Much less any weather would be awesome besides just foggy. Are you talking about this game or are you talking about real life? Oh no. Game? Oh. I need one more row. Because I need to put a rail stop. Just for protection. So to solve this, I think what I'm going to do is some walls. Or actually, beam support, that's what I want. Blanket burglar, Mini. Stop falling off the thing. Let's do That's part she just casually walked away saying so. Oh wow. That's hilarious, Mojo. Okay, so now we can do what I wanted to do. Just have a wall outlet. No, it still clips, dang it. Trying to be sneaky with this and it's not cooperating. what I'm trying to do is blend it with that. Come on. And if I can go this way with it. Double is not going to be thick enough. Or the top of the pole. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I can make it look like the connectors are part of this assembly. That doesn't work. This is part of base building that I'm not as confident in. If I could visualize what I'm even going for, it would be helpful. Alright, basically what I want is to have this connect like I can't think. Can you not put a connection? No, that's the floating square does not allow me to put a node, put a wall outlet on it. There's no bueno in aggravating to get it, but still. Also can't make it point up. But I think I got an idea. If I do this, and then I do this, should be able to do this. Ah. I thought I was onto something. Actually, we'll fake it. Put that there. And we'll put another one there. That should allow us to hook this up. And we don't care about the clipping so much because it's going to be essentially invisible. And then this can actually go, stop it, all the way across like this to this side. It's close to the piece, that's why it's going sideways. Could also put connection on the outside of the pole sideways. Well, I think I've got, because what I'm going to do, I've got this masked here. This connected to here, it's hidden so you can't really see. I'm going to do the same thing along this side. So you need to make sure that's far enough out. I think it is. Actually, looks like it can go one further. And then this would go here. Right? Yeah. Oop. So this would connect to here like this. We'd put another one. Why are you doing this? Actually, may needed to go a little bit further out. Stop it. It's not square on that side. There. I think that's as good. That's as good as I can manage. But then go like this. That goes to there. That goes to there, which daisy chains to that. That will not daisy chain to that, so we'll need to put up a pole up here. Put one there, and it'll go to this and that. Voila. Then we just run track. Reason for the end cap on the beam. Yes, it was. The intention was to make it look like this one Oh, I skipped a step. So we had that there. I was going to do this down to here. But I don't know if I actually need that. Not sure I actually got it all the way over. Also, this wire did not need to go to that. It could go right to this. Which made that one superfluous. I'm debating on not needing vertical beams. Yeah. I think that works. Okay. Time to run track, which means running foundation. Because now here's something fun we could work on. We could see if we could dip this into the ocean. Just slightly. So it would be this one. Actually, no, it would be a ramp, wouldn't it? This could be fun if we get it to work. Ooh, it's right on the edge. Like it's gonna go submersive to non-submersive. How are we gonna make that turn though? Do these. Where's my track? There it is. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Ah, I can't. Okay. Is this shallow all the way over? Nope. So we are going to need foundations. How do we do this? I think in order to make it be cool, we're gonna have to be meticulous. So this is gonna be 5-degree turn. What I'd like to do, maybe I will. What I'd like to do is figure out where the turn is supposed to go, and then build out from that center. Like figure out where the apex of the turn is going to be, lay the foundations, and then build all the way across. That's a lot of work. So might as well get started. That island may force my decision. Okay, so that we're about even with the train station here. Let's go over here on the other end. And I think where they cross might be the apex. Oh, whoa, we were way off. Oh well. No, don't turn off screen. I'm still needing to see my chat. No, my computer screen was trying to turn off due to lack of interaction. Well, that's not convenient. The uploader is right where I need to have my train station. think I can get rid of these 2 rows. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we're gonna need to move you. I think we're gonna have to move. I think we're gonna need to move the awesome sink as well. Ah, come on. I think we'll be okay for a minute. But what I'm going to do... Stop moving like that. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to make my merger face a different direction. And then let's fill these in. Oops. So smart splitter there. Blood Prairie there. We're gonna have awesome sink out that way a little bit because I'm going to put a container between it and the splitter. Whoops. This should be modular engines only. Oh, shucky darns. Actually, no, that's okay. Need power still. We might not have needed to torch this after all. Maybe we did. I'm gonna just do it. Put one of these up here. Oh. Not what I wanted. That wasn't what I was looking for. I have to sneeze. Uh-oh. Here we go. Blah. Trying to figure out if there's a way I can build a support, but it just doesn't line up the way it needs to. Maybe if we do this, not too tall. There. That looks less ugly. Wish we had something way to support hold that up, but I'm not seeing a good solution. Ugh, the fact that it comes out from underneath like that. Ahoy soda. I'm doing okay. I'm puzzle crafting at the moment. So now that's too close to this side. Should be easy to fix-ish, maybe, possibly. There. That works. Alright, so that gives us room to do what I've been trying to do. Oh, I've never looked to see what our numbers are tonight. Not great. Well. Microphone cables interfering with my mouse movements. Buffer stop. Whoa, how'd this happen? Got extra deleting on my clicks, I guess. Train station. How are we going to feed the circuits into this? Water's up for the beasties. Okay, we're probably going to do a splitter. Solve that in a little while. Let's finish running the track if we can. Well, I have done another thing. So I did unlock cloud uploads. So now I can occasionally print out my coupons and upload them. when this number hits 1,000, I know I've got enough for the golden nut. And I regret saying that out loud because I know Soda's in the chat. This is a squirrel trying to get in it. I don't know why I'm extending it that far. Let's put this up. Oh, nuts. Okay. So we don't need to put it there. Okay. Okay. So just need 2. Shoe bird. Wow. They added something into that. Go away. Thank you. See, I'm gonna put this and bump it. So it peeks out the other side like that. How many clicks was that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 is one square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3. Extend it out to the end of the island. And we'll put a ramp down. And hopefully it blends. Oh no, it's not gonna quite match, is it? Well, maybe. Aha, okay. They are the same level, sweet. Okay. So yeah, the apex of the turn is here. I think it'd be fun if they had clear or glass foundations for over the sea or see-through bridges. They do have textures, different finishes, different materials. They got coated. I guess none of these is actually going to work, but I think we can paint them. So if we did maybe so if we did concrete instead, and then did the color. There, it would blend. Oops, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. See, it would blend, Mojo. But we'll do that after, if we're so inclined. I just want to see if I can figure it out. How to do a nice, easy curve. Would also be cool. Let's answer that. Or underwater flora and fauna that you could see. Dun dun. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these four here. Well, we gotta take off these guys. This row, I think. That way we at least have a walkway. Or I know what we could do. It'd be faster if we had a walkway. But I don't want these foundations interfering. Sploosh, see? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another half foundation that we can run on here. Oh, I see. May have to do some of this Wednesday morning before the stream. Okay. Can actually get rid of these guys completely. Oops. Oops. Get in, Bruce. I think I'll leave this in here because we should be completed the turn by the time we get to that one. And what I could do is leave this path here for hypertube action when we get that far. Thank you, Mojo. Oops. Okie dokie, so this is our apex right here. start there as our frame of reference. We'll see if we can make this work. This is gonna be some work. Oh, only got 15 minutes left of the stream. I don't want to do. I hate starting something midway through. Or stopping midway through. I don't want to start something and then stop it. And then, because my paranoia is that I would forget what I was doing or where I left off. Let's do a tiny bit, I guess. Leave myself a note, hopefully, on. So we're doing a 5-degree. Notepad it. Don't know how I would explain this. Also, why is that not syncing? Ah, you jerk. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with that. Somehow it lines up better when I do this. Yeah, see? I don't know what happens. To make it work better, but it does. It's like starting in a different spot. Makes it line up better when I... Okay. Okay, so this is the center one. And then it goes left and right, 5 degrees. Actually, I'm just too afraid I'm going to forget, so we're going to go a little bit further. They don't have a geomarker that you could drop and roll. That way, if you do have to stop project midway, you can mark it. I mean, we do have map markers. Try mapping this or putting a map marker right here. And we'll call this turn apex. Actually, we'll call it that, and we'll do that. Does that mark my clear when you load the save? Nope. That is permanently fixed until I remove it. The speed we're turning, though, I don't think we're gonna... I think we're gonna come up short on this end. Maybe even the same on this end, so this may need to actually... I think we can actually get rid of these guys now. I'll put one there. I don't know if that's going to mesh all that great. May have to take half measures. I don't know. I think what I'll work on this if I have time. Wednesday before the stream. We are moving closer to moving in Monty. My mom's got a vet appointment scheduled for Thursday to make sure they're up on, both cats are up on their shots. Be a cool feature being able to place foundations in a line like you do conveyor belts with or without a curve. Yeah. But yeah, so I've got the kennel and the room set up. I need to run power for the fountain and the food dispenser. And then I need to really get some of this other stuff in my apartment gathered up and dealt with somehow so that I can start working on moving my computer into my bedroom. I wanted to do both at the same time, but I got lazy and tired. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end here. I'm losing steam. Once I have pictures of Monty I can share, I'll drop them on the Discord, but it might be a little while. Yeah, I'll update you. Tomorrow should be Stream of Consciousness. As soon as I get off the stream, I'm gonna ping Hero, see what we're doing tomorrow. So 7:30 Eastern Time, Stream of Consciousness tomorrow night, and then I'll be back here for more Satisfactory on Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you then. Until then, enjoy Satisfactory, fair winds, and fun gaming, people. Bye-bye.